What is up, guys? It's your boy Jay.
Chantel.
We back at it again for a special movie review. I happened to come back up and he came down to see a movie that I said I would never go see in theaters. Aquaman 2, the DCU is dead.
Super
Now,
dead
I
at
say
this
that
point.
because I'm happy for it to be restarted and we don't have to watch any more garbage come out. But
Hopefully it's not going to be garbage.
I'm interested, until I see it, Superman Legacy has a good cast. Whether they make a good movie or not, that's
It's James Gunn.
anyway. Jason Momoa is back as King of Atlantis and a father to a child with Hera, who is played by Amber Turd. I'm gonna make that very publicly. She's in it, not a whole lot, but she's still in it enough to make me roll my eyes and cringe every time I see her face.
Cringe just a little bit.
But if you saw our Flash review, I'm pretty sure we really hated that movie because of things that it didn't do. Well, I will tell you right now, Aquaman has a 36 on Rotten Tomatoes, and it is a lot better than The Flash is, which is currently sitting at a 62% on critic sides. Audiences are higher, but you know.
Of course.
Jason Momoa, he is entertaining as always. It's nice to see Patrick Wilson in it a little bit more. Nicole Kidman's kind of just there, and Black Manta, whose actor's name I can never pronounce.
Yaya Boutin Atis.
The second?
The second?
Yeah, I know the second part. Anyway, always a delight to see them on screen. He's very petty of a villain, like very petty. I can't even tell you how many years it's been since the incident that turned him against Aquaman. I really can't. But anyway, this movie's great. It's not a great story, but it's enjoyable. If you like the first one, it's enjoyable. And it's 20 minutes shorter, so you don't have to sit through 20 extra minutes of Amber Heard. Because that's probably what, there's probably an Amber Turd edition coming out after this, or the extended cut. But anyway, what do you think?
Entertainment-wise, I say it was entertaining. He and I already talked about it. I feel like the writing was lazy. James Wan, I'll always give it to James Wan. James Wan did a dope job directing. And it was like you said, if you like the first one, you're probably definitely going to like this one as well. I just didn't like the story. I didn't like the writing. Well, and I also got here late, though.
I mean, he missed the first, 15 minutes of it, but, I mean, it was pretty much recapping what had happened since the first one. No, which isn't really a lot. James Wan is going back to horror. His next movie, I think he's going to be collaborating with Sam Raimi on a horror film.
Okay.
He's going back to what he's good at.
Right. I mean, I wouldn't come back to the theater to see this.
No.
And if you're not like a huge fan of the first one, I wouldn't say come and see it in theaters. I mean, unless you just want to support the film.
If you don't feel like getting your toe wet in the water, then maybe you shouldn't get in at all.
Yeah, or it's the holidays. Unless you just want to get out of the house, you just want to come to the theater. Cool.
There's probably about 5 other movies I could recommend you going and seeing before this.
I wouldn't come back and see it though, me personally.
But yeah, I actually I was more entertained by this than I was Blue Beetle.
You know what? I kind of was as well.
I just feel like because there's Blue Beetle had a lot of slow moments and they were nice and it was a nice written story for the most part.
Right.
I just personally couldn't really relate to it. I mean, I can't relate to a dude who's underwater, but Jason Momoa was just such a relatable guy. You know?
I would say the difference is that we were knowing what to expect with this one as we already seen in part 1. Whereas with Blue Beetle, it was to a lot of people a new IP, and we really didn't know what route it was going to take. Yeah. So,
but yeah, I'd give it 4 out of. Well, no, I'm not going to give 4. 3.5 out of 5. Tridents.
I think I'll give it. Oh my god! I'll say a 3 out of 5. Octopuses, octopi, whichever one.
Yeah, but that has been our review. Unfortunately, he has to go back to Durham, and I'll be going back to where I'm going pretty soon after the holidays are over. But I know for a fact that we're going to try to get together and possibly get Nem Raps in on this to go see Deadpool 3 when it comes out in July.
Of course,
opening, well, maybe not opening night because I don't know if I'll what my schedule will be like then. But you know,
Yeah.
opening weekend.
And you know what? Real quick, I did not know that Deadpool 3 was the only Marvel movie slated for next year.
Yeah, it became the only one.
Wow.
But hey, we got like 5 TV shows coming out next year.
Right, for
3
sure.
animated, 2 live action. But yeah, until next time, guys, it's been your boy Jay.
Chantel, it was good seeing y'all again.
I will be reviewing Anyone But You pretty soon here. I just have to get it done. And also, I will be trying to get the Color Purple review once it comes out on Monday.
I'm not sure.
But until next time, guys, peace and have a happy new year.